Welcome back. It always seems so weird. Like I just kind of end the meeting knowing that hopefully the rest of you will come back. Okay, good. I think a lot of us are back. Yay. Okay, so now this is our private Q&A. I found this Haftarah kind of disjointed, and so I hope that I was able to extract some lessons that are useful for you. And now, any reactions you have, any questions or comments? Here's your chance. I'm open. Yes, Vicky. What would you like to say?
First, it always is so incredible to me how so many times the Torah portion or even the Haftarah is like right in step with my life. And it's so crazy to me.
Not just you,
And
honey.
yeah, it's well, okay, awesome. A universal thing. So first, would you share that video of the college student? That would be amazing. And just a little background, my family left Cuba in the 60s, and my grandfather was a political writer for the New York Times. And he was put in jail like 5 or 6 times because of all the terrible things he would always write about Fidel Castro. And so all of this that is happening after 67 years is just like if my ancestors were alive. And so very exciting. And I also saw that that Venezuela insert that Rabbi Mendel talked about, and I found that so interesting because it's so like, you're expecting all of these terrible things, but then President Trump is doing just these marvelous, amazing things at the same time.
Well, not everybody agrees
And
with that. Some people think he's
I
way
know,
out of line, right?
I know, but I could tell you as a Cuban American, we're excited. We're very excited about the stuff that he's doing. And so, and then just the other thing about trusting Hashem, it's like, how is it that one as a human being takes on the understanding of allowing our children, which helped me so much, everything that you said. I have an oldest who we were in a Torah community, and he was very, very hurt by the Torah community, and he's totally just turned his, face from God. And as parents, we're just so feel so hopeless sometimes. And I just wanted to say that the lesson that you have given us today is just such a blessing because I'm going to share it with my husband. I share a lot, but just understanding that Hashem is going to take care of him, and it's gradual, and we should never lose hope. And so I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad that resonated for you. You're most welcome. Anybody else? Question, comment, reaction? Bethany, you want to say something? You need to unmute yourself. On the lower left, hover over the lower left, and your audio thing should come up.
There
There you
we
go.
go. It's asking
Yay,
all
good
these
for you.
questions. My school doesn't show up on my laptop. I can't even download it through Google Play for some reason. So I have to figure it out on my
You could just go to
phone and
school.com,
okay. I was
skool.com
trying to
and
download the
log in
app
there.
through the Play
I don't
Store and
I don't know if you can
okay,
do that on a laptop. On your computer, it's just school.com. And if you just log in
okay.
as yourself, then you'll get back to our community.
I,
That's
I,
for all of you.
I can try and figure that out because I was like, I don't even know how to get in. Okay. Anyway, I just want to say like the same thing. Like this was so on time. We're raising my brother's daughter. Her parents are both dead. The mother was a drug addict. The father called himself the devil's own, even though I don't believe in the devil now or anything. It just
Wow.
shows spiritually who he was. And just years and years. And I just find like she's not picking up what I'm putting down at all. And she often feels attacked, even though I sit and try and talk nice to her about like, we need to do this or we need to grow. She just can't get over that. But I had a question that goes back a little bit. Now, when it says about Abraham made his home open and welcome, and he I heard somewhere that's like one of the greatest mitzvahs you can do is to have someone sit at a meal or to your home or And through the years, I've just opened my home to so many people and so many things, people who are going to be homeless, this and that. But what about when people come to your, like he was just maybe they were just transferring through, and what do they say, like fish and relatives stink after 7 days or something?
3 days, I
Um,
think.
3 days. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. So I don't feel
It's
like it was a mitzvah because these people came into my home and just disrespected me, disrespected my home, ruined things, took advantage.
right. Okay.
And I
I hear.
knew and I let myself, but I still feel like did I fail by offering and taking them in? If I just feel really torn about it, like my reaction to it, like should you let people come in and disrespect your home and you and like
Okay,
how?
this is actually I hear the dilemma. I think I can clarify this for you. The Torah does not require you to allow that to be a doormat. That's not a Torah value. The idea of opening your home is in order to welcome people, in order to be helpful to them, but not when it crosses the line and they are um, inappropriate. Okay. So
Okay,
that is it's no longer a Torah value. Now you're in like you're dealing with some other issue. Okay. So the mitzvah,
okay,
um, the mitzvah of welcoming others into your home is meant to bless them. It is not meant to harm you. Okay.
okay,
So many years ago, it was actually a previous marriage. Um, there was somebody in our community who was an older man. He was homeless, whatever. We took him in and we actually had to kick him out. It's very uncomfortable to say that, but after a certain, he was only meant to be with us for a short time. He was not doing anything to fix his situation. And at some point, we had to say, this has gone on too long. We can no longer do this. And that is perfectly appropriate because the Torah does not require you to make yourself into a doormat, which I think I said in relation to something else.
right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because my heart is to just help everyone and take everyone. And
Right. So
I
you need to learn
did
some
have a
boundaries.
ladies group in that were widows. And once I stepped away from Christianity and started this, one of the ladies decided that every time she was going to attack me about Jesus and how I'm going to go to hell and all these awful things. And, I couldn't like bring myself to dismiss her from the group, but I just had to dismiss the whole group. And now,
Look, that's
little by little, I'm bringing them back, but not including her
okay. So
because
we're
I don't want to be attacked.
right. Totally legitimate. We are all, and I mentioned this in the group as a whole, we are not all in the same place theologically. And there's a difference between disagreeing with someone or seeing things spiritually different from them and
Yes.
being disagreeable, being like nasty about it. And so
Right.
we are all, I think, in this community, in the community I'm trying to build with us, respectful of the fact that we're not all the same and we can like live and let live and grow together in whatever our trajectory is. But once it gets to that level where somebody is inappropriate with you, you do not have to make space for them in your life. You just don't.
Okay. All
It's
right.
true on
Because
the
I
other
feel
side too. Yeah.
anybody, it's not my heart, it's not my way. So anytime anything happens like that, first of all, I have a really hard time and I just kind of let it happen to me. But
Okay. Well,
it got to a point where I was like, I can't do this. But then, of course, I just bombard myself with guilt because I think I should be better than this and da 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 da. And but
okay.
really,
So
I don't want to be a
I'm trying to
doormat.
say, right. I'm trying to say to you, the Torah does not require that of you. And if setting boundaries is hard for you, then maybe that's an issue to take up with a counselor or therapist or somebody like that.
Oh,
It's not a theological issue. It's not an expectation. Doesn't make you a better person because you let people abuse you, especially in your own home. Okay,
all right. Well, thank you.
my pleasure. Anybody else? Questions, comments, reactions? Okay. Well, I guess that's it. That's what we have. All right. I'm going to try to find that video of um, the college students learning about socialism in a new way. I don't know how I'm going to find it. I don't remember much about it, but I'll try. And I'm also this talk that Rabbi Mendel Kessin gave was like this. He called it, I think, an emergency class or something. It was only like 15. Usually he speaks for like 2 or 3 hours. This thing was like 15 minutes. He just wanted to like jump on and tell people about what happened in Venezuela and how it's connected to redemption, and probably what's coming to Cuba, and maybe also, God willing, to Iran would also be a very nice thing. So that I know I can find and I can share with you. All right. Thank you guys. God willing, see you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.